Anyway,
Yes. You know, and I've been thinking as we're sharing, and we've been doing our global Minga for peace. Uh, the last 15 days, we're at day 16 now, and we've been really diving in every day to a lot of topics and ways to move uh, through different things, using our tools, coming to our ascended heart. We've been working through that divine galactic blueprint this week and really connecting with the energy of tools like our healing rods. Do you want to
yes,
dive into some of that? Because I would love to talk about where we're at with this and what's alive
absolutely.
today, because we're all in the stabilizing presence of ascended energy today. That's our energy.
Well, let's take a moment and really focus on the gift of this time that we're in, of claiming consciously those ascension frequencies and being able to integrate them into our lives. So I want to do a couple of shares on this. So the first one is, let's talk about some of the frequencies. As we look at the qualities associated with the vibrational frequencies, that's from 0 to 1,000. Those frequencies were codified by David Hawkins, who wrote about 15 books, and it's a fabulous scale of consciousness. It's just a way to have a conversation. The key here is that the density consciousness, which is down at the bottom of this table, take a look at the experiences often associated with those levels of consciousness from 20 to 200. It's a lot of guilt, shame, apathy, desire, and then anger and pride. But when we get above 200, we start to have the courage to actually witness our lives. It takes courage to be the witness. It takes courage to make choices, not to be whipsawed by the whims of the environment. And so in order to move into the higher states of consciousness, we need to learn to trust. We need to understand that optimism is a choice of what are we focusing on. We need to learn forgiveness, to let go of the Velcro of what has stung us. And that opens the door to understanding. If you're not forgiving, you're not understanding. If you're understanding, you have learned forgiveness. So you see the brilliance of these scales and refinements of experience. Well, the reason I wanted to share this with all of us is to recognize this journey is universal. We're all on the same journey. And we can be in the 400s and be in a place of principles and understanding, or even in the 500s, and something happens and bang, we drop right down into fear or grief. You don't have to stay there. You can drop down there for a moment to recognize what in me has supported this to be.
Mhm.
When we are able to articulate what in me is allowing or supporting this experience to be, we have immediately set up a healthy relationship with our experience. We have not lost ourselves in the ocean of emotion. We are experiencing and we are awake. So that's one piece that's so important, because the rods themselves are vibrating. Here, I want to put this back up. I want you to see it again. Hang on one sec.
Yeah.
The rods themselves are vibrating between 5 and 600. So, and we have some new ones coming out that are above 600 because of the new pyramid. So consider for a moment, if you're holding these wands of ascension that were discovered at the pharaonic times, when you are holding these rods, you are sending a frequency. It's like listening to a music that you're harmonizing with, that's in the love, the gratitude, and the joy frequency. Well, that brings forward your best. When we're able to call forward that frequency identified with the words of love and joy, etc., we are then making space for our divine wisdom, our divine nature to have its playground in the world of experience. You don't have to die to ascend. And so the Egyptian healing rods are frequency generators that are attuned to the cosmic DNA of the human being, because we are spiritual beings having a physical experience. So the rods are speaking to that spiritual DNA to activate it to come forward more fully into the spiritual experience. And so we have been talking about the Divine Galactic Blueprint. I want to bring that up and let you revisit it. So the Divine Galactic Blueprint is here on the left, and it is the ascended chakra system, and it begins at the heart. You don't even begin to open your ascended chakras until you get to a place of heartfelt existence, which is basically saying, welcome to the fifth dimension. Welcome to that plateau of compassion. From there, we can open up the energy centers that represent realms, universes of experience. And those are ascended experiences. Those ascended experiences really begin to become conscious or ripen when we open the crown chakra. And that's why on the right side of this page, you see what we refer to as the exploded crown. Now, the exploded crown is the authentic chakra system before you took birth into a body. When we came into the physical form, that crown chakra actually collapsed into a single point. That's why in the traditional chakra system, we have a sixth chakra and a seventh. But in the ascended chakra system, we have the helmet. And that helmet is like your cosmic antenna. It is like the ability to be present to the divine, that which is outside of density. So each and every one of us is on this wonderful journey of seeking connection with the higher order of truth, with the essential truth, essence. So freedom into the truth realm, the realm of connectivity, is the gift of authenticity. Yet, taking birth into the body is a journey of forgetfulness into remembering. So as we're coming to near the close of our time today, I want to invite us all to be together for, let's do a little meditation that will not only activate more consciously your exploded crown chakra, but will also give you an opportunity to feel more fully the connection that is yours to claim. So let's take a little breath. You need to do a little wiggle. Get comfortable in your body. And as your hands are on your hearts, breathe in and out of your heart chakra now. And then for those of you that are not yet doing the Ave Sa breath, I invite you to try that now. On the inhale, thinking Ave, recognizing the divine. Ave. And on the exhale, make sound, a Sa, which is I release all resistance to the divine. On the inhale, I'm connected to the divine. I see, feel, and trust the divine. And on the exhale, I release all worldly resistance. So continue to breathe. Ave, Sa, Ave, Sa. And as you feel yourselves centering at your heart, if you have Egyptian healing rods, lift them up to your heart center to help anchor that ascended heart energy. And now, declare with me, just repeat. I now release the energy that keeps me spellbound. I now release the energy that keeps me spellbound. Breathing in and out of your heart. Because to take birth on this planet, you are under a spell. And to release the energy of being spellbound means that you can accept, you can understand on a higher level the energy of true freedom, to be a galactic citizen, so to speak. Freedom, connectivity, and authenticity arrive when we release the energy of being spellbound. Close your eyes, keep relaxing. Now that we've chosen to release the spell, take one hand and bring it to the center of your forehead. And give a little rub there, activating your star consciousness. And now, on the inhale, I want you to take both hands and bring them up in the air like it was in that beautiful calendar for September. So we inhale, lift the hands up and hold them up. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, the breath comes out of your ears. Breathe up. Breathe up. Out the ears. More. Do it again. Straighten your spine. Yes. Breathe up. Exhale out the ears. And as you're ready, you can relax your arms, but leave that connection open out the ears. The skull is bigger and softer. And anytime you feel that you need a lift, anytime that you feel depressed, breathe up. Activate that ascended crown. Continue to breathe up and feel that energy above your head. This is the portal energy to the conscious connection to the universe. We're going to add one more thing. As you gain familiarity with this state of being, you might feel a little floaty. Bring your attention back to your forehead and activate the star consciousness that is right above your third eye. Breathe in and out of this area. Just imagine the breath is coming into your star consciousness. Breathe in and out. And now consciously command. On the inhale, I'm opening my crown. On the exhale, I'm releasing all that no longer serves out through the heart. I see it, I love it, I release it. So inhaling up, exhaling through the heart. Inhaling into the star. Exhaling all the frumpy, grumpy stuff out the heart. And then quietly, in your own pace, continue that for a moment. Notice what you're experiencing. Notice your thoughts, emotions. If you want to share, you can type them in the chat. And if you want to just notice, you can notice. The conscious journey is the path of joy. Joy is the natural product when we are awake to the truth of our being. The Egyptian healing rods are tools, and that they have cycled on this planet every few thousand years at times when consciousness was ready for the ascension of consciousness. And as I shared earlier, one of the things the Essene have taught us is that cycles of repetition tend to be cycles of collapse into the physical, into the lower chakras, into conflict, into emotion, into dogma. And then as we lift into the embrace of oneness consciousness, the Egyptian healing rods are available to help us lift into those higher states and anchor there while still having a body. You no longer need to die to ascend. We simply need to choose and release that which no longer serves the process of self-ascension. So what a wonderful Sunday.
This has been an incredible Sunday service. I feel ready to go and take on the whole day. And, You know, if you're enjoying what we're sharing and putting down and you haven't been to our Facebook yet, get there every day at 6 p.m. Eastern, where we are sharing and exploring and expanding. We've got the week ahead, and October 1st, you want to get in there and join us. Go check that out at shriankira.com, because we're going to be diving deeper into these mysteries, and everything that you've been sharing, Shri, has been so informative, expansive, and uplifting. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed being here with you today, and all of you. We love you. There's so much love in the chat. We just love you all. Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful indeed. So, beloved ones, please stay in touch. There's so much good happening, and we look forward to not only seeing you at Facebook this evening, but every day now, every day at that 6 p.m. Eastern time, as we're building to October 1, where we will be sharing the hidden secrets, that which was cloaked away in the mystery schools that surround the healthy use of the Egyptian healing rods. And that training will be made available free to everyone who owns the rods. So, beloved ones, it's a wonderful time to be awake. We are manifesting. It's September. It's our destiny. Keep holding the positive, the gratitude forefront in your consciousness, and that which is required to sustain it will come into your world. We love you so much. Namaste.